Hey guys, it is Friday here at our house. I don't know what day it is that I'm gonna be posting this, but today is our Friday enrichment day. It is my favorite homeschool day of the week. It's actually our longest homeschool day of the week, but the most enjoyable because it's a more relaxed schedule, because we're doing everything together as a family. There's nothing that anybody's doing on their own. That includes Annabeth. We're all together on Fridays, and we have no commitments out of the house. So I thought I'd take you along because I've mentioned our Friday enrichment or Fun Friday a couple of times, and I've gotten questions about what that looks like, so I thought I'd show you. Anywho, it's 9:30, the kids are finishing their chores. We usually start school about 8 o'clock. On Fridays, we linger. It's a bad habit, but also not. I don't care. Oftentimes our Saturdays are up and at 'em for games and sports. Our Sundays are up and at 'em for church. So it's kind of like our morning to linger a little bit, but we do try to get started by 9. It's 9:30 because I got on the phone this morning and talked for like an hour to one of my girlfriends. So it's my fault, which it usually is my fault if we're starting late. Let's be honest, it's never the kids' fault. So the plan right now is to finish up chores, contributions. It's just like their hygiene chores and their daily or their weekly chore. Somebody does the dog, somebody does the bathroom, dishwasher, etc. Today's plan, Fridays are when we put in all of the fun things, the beautiful things that just take extra time. Poetry tea time, or doing art study together, or doing crafts together. If there's any extension projects on any of the chapters we were doing in science or history. Speaking of, every other Friday we do meet in the afternoon with a friend for history. So right now it's not that Friday, it's our off week, which is my favorite Friday. 2 of them we get in the whole month. They're my favorite because we then get to pursue our handcraft in the afternoon and poetry tea time, which they take time. So it's just a nice, enjoyable day. If there's gonna be a day that John's gonna work late, it's gonna be a Friday because he's got paperwork to wrap up, estimates, things like that. He and his dad meet at the office and go over the work week ahead, scheduling, send it out to their scheduler and all that. So he's working later tonight. So Fridays actually, sometimes we don't end until like 4 o'clock because it's open-ended as far as spending time doing their quilling and things like that. So without further ado, I'm gonna flip you around and let's get started. All right, go ahead. Whoop! And ding! Awesome.
There's one standing. Oh my gosh.
What? Where? Oh, okay. All right.
No, wait.
You want to do one more? Oh my gosh.
I can knock it down.
You want to knock it down? All right, Annie's building. What are you building?
A tower.
A tower. And we are going to read
Lentil.
our last day of lentil.
What?
This is our 6th week. Yes, our 6th week of school. And so we've done lentil for the last 6 Fridays, and now we're going to switch to another 5 in a row book. We're doing 5 in a row in place of morning basket on Fridays for his kindergarten year.
Yeah.
Have you liked lentil? I think he looks like him. Look at me. Look the other direction. Look that direction. Like look up that way. Buddy, look out the window. Okay, now look up a little bit. Yeah, you look just like him. Even your hair is messed up the same way as him. That's hilarious. All right, so we're gonna do this and do the project that I've selected to go along with it today. You wanna play with Botley? All right, go ahead. You can play with Botley. So they listen to our composer, which is Beethoven, while they are working on projects like this. It's just nice to use moments like this to fill the space with the composer that we've been studying. All right, go ahead.
Can you do something?
I can't, not on this camera.
Oh.
Woo! Let me see your hands, Eli. Oh my goodness. They just finished what they were working on.
I'm not finishing.
Oh, you're not finished yet? Are you trying a snake? What are you eating?
I'm eating oatmeal.
Is this your 3rd snack of the day?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Lucky girl.
Mommy,
Yeah?
this is hot.
Is it warm? Is it just right? Is it just right or is it hot?
Right.
It's right? That's awesome. Does it taste good? Okay, sit on your hiney, please. Oh, good. And as he would paint, he would just put a dot, a dot, step back and look. And he did this so much. And looking, putting a dot, stepping back, and observing everything that he did. So it was a long process. Dot, all the way around my sun. And then start filling it in with dots. Remember, we're not. Last night I boiled these popsicle sticks because we've been using the Good and the Beautiful craft. I think, what is it called? Arts and crafts? I don't know. I never remember. Anyway, and the craft that they wanted to do today were these popsicle stick bracelets. So the next step is going to be to let them dry, curved in a jar. So I'm gonna have them work on that in a little bit, and then these have to dry for an hour, and then after that, we have to put a rubber band on them and let them dry overnight. So this is a project that we're not gonna complete today, but I just wanted to show you that kind of what's going on. And typically, I'll show you something else. We do get around to doing a little bit of crafting while we have all of our art supplies out for Yellow Spot Sun. It's just I don't know, they just enjoy crafting. And so I got that arts and crafts book. I think it's called maybe Creative Arts and Crafts. So they did this. And then a couple weeks ago, they did these nail polish kaleidoscope rocks. So whenever we get around to it, they'll do a little something fun from the crafts book. I feel like back in the day, I used to do more crafty, Pinteresty things. I mean, I definitely did. I don't just feel like I did, I definitely did. And so having that book and making it a part of our Fridays means that we get to do some little seasonal or holiday projects as well. It's just sort of, the clouds are a little fluffy, so I'm going to make some fluffy little areas in there with my reds. I've got that, doesn't paint. So I hope you've enjoyed this. Have fun, and we'll see you on the next project. All right, bye-bye. Did that scare you?
That didn't scare me. That was weird. I thought it was like a computer.
It was the computer.
I thought a TV show came on.
Oh, you thought something else came up?
Mommy,
how's it going, Anna?
That scared me.
Good?
That scared me.
That scared you too? What are you doing with that Q-tip?
I'm putting nail paint on it.
You're putting paint on it? Good job.
Wow.
Stand against the wall. Hold it up nice for Miss Marissa. I post these online, either on Facebook or on Instagram, because she'll respond to their pictures and they love that. Scoot over a little bit, Bella. Scoot over a little, Eli. Jesse, Annie, go stand with them. Stand in front of Eli. Stand in front of Eli. All right, ready? Hold your pictures up. 1, 2, 3, cheese. So typically we would have done their logic right before their art lessons, but the closer it gets to lunchtime, the less likely it is that I'm gonna have them do something intensive like that when they're hungry, because it's very frustrating, like emotionally, I think sometimes. So what we're gonna do now is we're actually gonna move into tea time. What am I putting? I'm gonna make you those noodles now. Are you excited? Bring your stool over there so you can help me cook it, okay? So we're gonna do tea time now. We always kind of take a while to set up tea time because we enjoy cooking together. So we're gonna make a little spread. I have a little treat that the kids are gonna help me make. What? Oh, where did I point? To the stove. Okay. So I bought some rainbow pasta. That one, yep. At Home Goods that I thought would be perfect for tea time. I've held on to it for a couple of weeks and I'm excited to make it for them. We're gonna roll up some ham. We're going to cut up some cheese and veggies and fruits, and then they're gonna help me make a treat together, which is always fun. And I picked something up at Aldi and stuck it in the freezer last week. So it's gonna take us about a half an hour to prepare this together, set the table, make the tea, but it's not something that I prepare for them. It's a together thing. But while I do the boiling and that, they are back here working on stuff. Eli wanted to keep working with the charcoal. He's having fun making little superhero books out of it. Isabella is over here reading a book. What book you reading, Bells? What book are you? That's Bella with a book. Huh?
This?
Oh, Luciana?
Yeah, Luciana.
Our shelves are a disaster, but it's the end of the week. And I do need to reorganize them. I actually bought a new shelf and put it in our living room, so I moved some stuff from the center over there. And so I kind of want to like put out Annie's Montessori toys and make it look maybe a little prettier than just books and books and books. So Annabeth is over here ready to help me, right? We've got all of our popsicle sticks drying, right?
Yeah.
We don't need this, do we? The baby passy?
Mom.
It's like a newborn size one that she still hangs on to.
Mom, we're making bracelets.
We're making bracelets, you're right. I didn't know that you knew that.
We're making popsicles.
Bracelets with popsicles, yep. And what is this, Annie?
Spaghetti.
She has been so excited for tea time day because we've been waiting for this day. What? It's tea time day. What do we do with tea time?
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti, what else? Yeah. Do we drink tea? Do we read books?
Yeah, and we cook.
We cook together, you're right. Are you so excited?
I can cook.
Those little feet going. You can cook, can't ya? Is it your favorite part of school? To help mommy in the kitchen?
Yeah.
Well, we better get started then, huh?
Yeah.
Say, let's do this.
Let's do this.
All right, we're gonna make some popcorn for the little popcorn treat. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of coconut oil.
Yeah.
Yeah, are you my cooking assistant? A couple tablespoons worth. Okay, Anna, now you dump the popcorn in. Good job. We've got some butter in here, this little topper thing, if you want buttered popcorn. I'm gonna set this on top. This is hard to do one-handed. Okay, and then what am I gonna do, Anna?
Push the button.
I'm gonna push the button, all right? This turns into a bowl. Afterwards, you flip it over and the butter melts into it while it's spinning around. So I love this machine. This was a gift from my mom because our old popcorn machine broke and movie nights just weren't the same without our popcorn.
Yeah.
All right. Annie, what's gonna happen?
It's gonna pop.
It's gonna pop.
It's gonna pop. It's popping. How it's popping.
It is popping, you're right.
It's popping.
Hey, what did Miss Marissa say about your artwork? What'd she think it is?
Beautiful and they
Beautiful.
did it.
Yeah. Kids are putting the popcorn into here, watching out for kernels. I am melting, I'll show you. I am double boiling some white chocolate chips. This is just about 3/4 cup of white chocolate chips, and I'm gonna add a few tablespoons of this cake mix. I actually have opened this already. I just keep it sealed up in the pantry because this is a recipe that the kids love when they are ready for a treat. So it's just a little bit of white chocolate and coconut oil melted together. There's no light, I'm not following a specific recipe. Couple tablespoons of this for flavor. Pour it over the popcorn, toss it around, and sprinkle some jimmies on top. Woo! Good, that was good job. All right. Jess, your turn. All right, tea time is set here. We have got some ham, some veggies, some grapes. These are the chocolate brioche bread from Aldi. This is the kids' popcorn right here. We've got the pasta right here. It's just got some butter on it. We've got some tea. We just use the Greenwise organic black tea, and then I pre-sweeten it and add some ice cubes so it's ready for the little ones. These, everyone asks me, I asked John where he got them from because they were a gift. They are from Amazon. I will link them below if you're interested. And then, These are not sprinkles in here, by the way, but it's gonna be in my videos for a while until I actually take the time to clean it out. This is all colored rice from sensory bins that has gotten stuck in there. So my table looks especially dirty. It is what it is. We usually bring the optical illusion, or we have been as of late, bringing in our optical illusions book as a way to break up poetry tea time. We cannot find that right now. It's probably in the car. So I grabbed What a Wonderful Word, which is a collection of words from different countries that cannot be translated and their funny meanings. So we've got that. I've got this. This is the book we're gonna be really reading through today, Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood, The Poetry of Mr. Rogers. I actually just bought a copy of this for my brother as well. So this is fun, especially for Annie. Henry Wadsworth Longfellow is our poet this year, and so we're going to read the poems that we've already been through. This is how we'll start our tea time, by reading the poems that we are familiar with right now. And then I've also got this, From Sea to Shining Sea, a treasury of American folklore and folk songs, because there was a patriotic undertone to Lentil, and so this was one of the books that was sitting on our shelf when we were reading Lentil that we really haven't gotten around to yet, so I wanted to bring this in now that we're done with Lentil before I put it back on our shelf. So there's some songs and poems sprinkled throughout the different stories here. So we are going to go ahead and enjoy our tea time lunch here, and we're probably gonna sit here for about a half an hour. We sit here a little longer than typical lunches when we are doing a tea time. What's happening over here?
It's paint.
Why is it paint?
Because I'm eating popcorn with my paint.
You are not eating popcorn with your painted hands. Let's go wash you up before we can eat, okay? Annie, let Bella read.
I like
Listen.
You as you are,
Look at the
exactly
picture.
and precisely. I think you turned out nicely. I like you as you are.
And of course we're ending poetry tea time appropriately with chanting Go Cubs Go. But the kids are coming with me to their very first Cubs game in Chicago in a couple of weeks. We're gonna get up there. We're gonna go visit my cousin.
Yeah.
And I've always dreamt of taking my kiddos to a Cubs game. So I need to train them. So guys, listen, okay? Listen to the song. You need to start learning it.
Did you say Charlie's gonna train us?
No, Charlie. No. All right, ready? Here we go.
Chicago, what do you say? The Cubs are gonna 1, 2, 3!
Woohoo! It literally does not get any cuter than this. Oh my goodness. She is the sweetest. She always, what I was trying to show you is she always has to be like squeezing death grip on my armpits when she's going to sleep. And it's like this family joke, but no lie, like my armpits will be so sore from her like picking and like squeezing the skin. TMI maybe, I don't know, but yeah, my armpits hurt all the time, but she's so cute, so I let her do it. What you getting? What are you looking for? What is it, Eli? What are you looking for?
Logic.
Your logic? All right, sit down. Is that yours? That's level 2, you're level 1. So like I said before, this is typically something we do pretty first thing in the morning, right after breakfast, right after we do 5 in a row. But because it was my fault that we were so late to school today, we didn't do this right away. So Bella has Mindbenders level 3 because this is our first year doing logic. I'm starting her with level 3. Jesse's got level 2 and Eli has level 1. This is something that I like to be in here to help them. They're welcome to take it to another room if they want some peace and quiet. And then I will show you. Sometimes these are really puzzling, especially Bella's. So you're gonna do this? Okay, I'm gonna read it to you, okay? Oh, no, you're gonna do this one.
Is hiking a team sport?
And what about over here? Can that fish be hers or hers?
Hiking is
No, it's not a team sport, Bella.
Is ice skating a team sport? Yes.
It can be, yeah.
But I need to like know for
Okay, the tallest owner has the smallest fish. So who would be the tallest between the brother, the sister, and the mom?
Mom.
So the mom has the what?
Smallest fish.
So that would be a Y for the mom.
Ice skating.
You hold your pencil the right way, please.
So that means Tammy is
So that means what? For the mom, can the mom also have this fish?
No.
No. So what do we put here? A no?
No. I need to start over.
Okay, go ahead. And then what about the daughter? Can the daughter have the small fish too? If the mom has the small fish?
Wait.
No. So then, oh, I think we know what the daughter's fish is. How are you doing over there?
Medium fish. Dawn, but
Okay, Pam, Dawn, Ray, and Jan are sisters.
okay,
Find each
shorter
girl's
than
name.
Dawn, but taller than Jane.
Pam wears a cap.
Shorter.
Okay, Eli,
Look,
hold
this
on.
is shorter than, that means she is Dawn, but taller than her. So, Mommy.
Okay, now we're gonna do our quilling. So I'm gonna grab their work from last week. You want to do a gumball machine, Eli?
What did I want to do?
Or here's yours, buddy. I'm sorry.
What
Which
did I
one's
want
yours?
to do?
You were still just working on the pieces. So you guys, Bella, do you want to add to this? You guys can still continue making shapes if you feel like you're still learning. I printed a template off because I was wanting to learn how to do this alongside the kids as well. So I'm gonna pull up a chair and I'm gonna sit here with them. So everyone's asked me where I got these supplies. These are from Amazon. It was from a set, I'll link it below. Then I bought some extra quilling tools so everybody has their own. And this is our Handcraft for this whole semester, if not the whole year. I'm hoping that the kids will eventually, my end of semester or end of term project for them is going to be to make some cards for our fall visit to the nursing home. If we are not quite ready yet, no pressure, we will make them for our Christmas visit there. But the way that this works, from a super newbie here, I've spun some of the paper around this quilling tool here. I don't know if you can see that there's a little slit in there. I'm going to, I don't remember which one I did this for. Probably this here. Jesse, will you hold this here for a second? Then I'm going, don't move it too much, it's gonna make people feel sick. So just keep it right there. Okay. Okay. Don't move, okay? Thank you, buddy. Then I'm gonna take this little bit of glue and I'm going to find the edge. I'm gonna add some glue to the tip here. Seal that up with the tweezers. Okay. Then I'm gonna take this, I'll take this back now. Thank you, buddy. This is a template I'm using just to get used to this. I'm gonna add the glue there. And then I'm just gonna take this and set it right there. I did use a smaller one last time, but there you go. You get the picture. Maybe you just got nauseous, but that's basically how that works. Good. Okay. Good job.
And more gumball.
more gumballs. Eli wants to make a gumball machine. So he's gonna put all the colorful gumballs together first, the same size, right? And then we're gonna draw the gumball machine around it. Eli's gone rogue. He decided to take this into his own hands. He doesn't like the idea of drawing it. All right, so that's gonna be the whole gumball machine. All right, Jesse is wanting to make a fish. Yes, we're a mess. We have no method to our madness here. It's just exploration, enjoyment. Enjoyment. That does not sound like a word, Abby. Enjoy, it is a word. I don't know. Didn't sound right to me today. Too much caffeine. Once we get our skills down here, then we will probably have better storage, a better system. This is something that I'm actually really excited to be learning to do. Bella's really enjoying it. More than anything, what I want us to develop, this is really our first handcraft that we're sticking to. What I'm wanting is for my kids to learn that they won't be finishing a project each week. I want them to get the patience going. He's still using it. Get the patience to take our time on these projects versus rushing to finish them at the end. I don't know if you guys remember being kids, like taking your time drawing something and then art class is ending, so you're like, ah, and you just finish it. And then you're not as pleased with yourself. I want my kids to be proud of this work. And this has taken Bella, this is her third session now working on this, because our first session she was just working on getting it down pat, and then the second session she actually started working on it. So this is our third session now, and I think we're making progress and making our own rules. But babe, I'm gonna get you a we just finished our formal schooling, and right now we are doing our blessing hour. This is something that we started actually the last day that John worked at his former job almost 2 years ago. I did this with the kids because I normally would clean up a lot when they went to bed, and so I thought, you know guys, I want this to be something that we do traditionally before the weekend, is to spend an hour cleaning up together so that our time together over the weekend can be spent together. It's earlier in the day than we were used to at that time, again, because I used to clean up later in the evening, so it's something where the house is tidied up. It's not for John to walk into a clean house. He's not ever been like, oh, it's dirty, but it's just nice to kind of wrap up our school week together, put it all away, and kind of slide into that family time together. Our housekeeper comes early in the week, and so this is just the best way to not be wasteful as well as far as that goes, because if we tidy up before the weekend, then she is not here cleaning up our mess from last week. I don't ever want to be lazy when it comes to that. When the reason that we went forward and hired a housekeeper again is just to kind of balance where homeschooling takes me as far as the deeper cleaning goes. So we are still very much responsible for cleaning up our own messes and our daily stuff, and then that way it's not wasteful to have her come because she's able to help with the rest of the stuff. So normally the kids have their contributions in the afternoon and their contributions in the morning, but their afternoon contributions are usually just one floor. I'll assign them each a floor, living room, dining room, or homeschool room. They pick it up, vacuum it, and do like the quick little microfiber mop over it. But on Fridays, we spend about an hour. It's super helpful because Annie's napping today. Hey dude. So on Fridays, we spend about an hour cleaning together. We have a lot to clean up. Well, Bella already tackled the tea time mess, but we've got all the arts and crafts messes that we've done. We've got all the books and the paperwork from the whole school week. We've got the messes in the kitchen, but it's all good messes, happy messes. It's just time to tidy them up. I've got a kid flossing here. 2 kids flossing. Okay, done for the day, done for the week, which is great. This was actually our first week back. This is our week 6. It was our first week back after our week off. So definitely a little bit of an uphill battle today, or this week. So I'm ready for family movie night, kick it into neutral. The kids are about to go swimming. I'm gonna head out there and keep an eye on them. Annie's still napping. It is 3:40, so just about where I thought we would be ending for the day. Fridays are always an exhausting day, but a good day. I know somebody's gonna ask why we don't just spread this out throughout the week or why we do so much on a Friday. And that is just because over the years, these are all the subjects like art and tea time and handcraft and all the things that we generally, like, I want to do more than anything else, but also are usually the first to go in our schedule because 10 times out of 10, I almost said, which is also true. 9 times out of 10, I have the desire, I start the day with the desire to do 5 in a row or to do handcraft or to do tea time. But by the time that it gets later in the day, either I don't want to make another mess or, you know, with all the more academic subjects, everybody's brains are a little fried. And also just in order to be done with school by lunchtime, it's just nicer to put this off toward the end of the week. This is a day that we all look forward to. Everybody wants to get their work done Monday through Thursday so they don't have to do extra schoolwork on Friday, so we can do things like this on Friday. It's a beautiful way to end the week. It helps me because when I reflect back on the week, if tensions ran high or if we had lessons that didn't go as planned, I rarely remember those because I remember our Fridays. Now, like I said earlier in the video, every other Friday we do meet with our friends in the afternoon to do history. One of those Fridays will be here, one of those Fridays will be at their house. So on those particular Fridays, our days set up the same. They do include logic in the morning. Again, that's not normal in the afternoon. And they get to do logic as long as they completed 4 math lessons in the week. So they will, around 11:30, we will either stop to tidy up to have company or we will get ready to leave the house, which means that we do art and everything else that we did up until tea time and the handcraft. So tea time and the handcraft is only every other Friday. So anyway, that is our Enrichment Friday. I hope it encouraged you if you guys have been looking to add something like this in your homeschool. I've been enjoying doing these day in the lives a little more this school year. So let me know if these are videos, these homeschool with me videos are things you want to be seeing. I know I promised you guys I would do a morning basket with me video as well. So anyway, let me know what you guys think and leave a comment down below if you guys do something similar on Fridays, or just let me know in general what your Fridays look like. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.